I'm in a studio with Rachel Green from Confident Woman Australia. Rachel, are you 100% confident?
No, it's totally unrealistic to be 100% confident. I'm a confidence coach and I'm the founding director of Confident Woman Australia, but I don't have that unrealistic expectation of myself. But what I can do is teach myself to be confident on the things that I need to improve my confidence on.
Okay, so you help people to become more confident. What's the first thing I should do if I want to become more confident?
Realise that it's a skill that you can learn, that it's not that you're either born confident or not confident, but that it's actually a skill that you can learn. And then the second thing is that it's something that you can learn one step at a time. So you just take a small step, any step in the right direction towards confidence. And then once you've got that step, take another step. You don't suddenly have to go from being unconfident to confident in one fell swoop. Just one step, Steve.
All right, and what if I want to find out my level of confidence kind of compared to other people, for example?
Yeah, how do you think you're doing?
Oh, I think I'm doing all right, but I'm sure I could do better.
Well, there's a free test on the website. If you go to the website confidentwoman.com.au, you'll see there's a free test on there that you can use, Steve, and it asks you a whole series of questions about your confidence, and then you get a score. And only if you get a score of 60 out of 60 have you got the maximum confidence. So give that a go.
Wow, well I imagine most people aren't going to get 60 out of 60, are they?
No, they don't. Most people are totally unrealistic. But what you can do is find out what areas you could improve on. And when you get the score, then there's advice on you might like to learn this skill or you might like to read this article. So it actually helps you to increase your confidence. So go and do the free test and email me your scores, okay?
Okay. Well, I've actually looked at your website and there's a massive amount of material that you have on there. And you've got it in different categories and...
We've got on the top, as you probably saw on the top menu, there are 4 main areas: self-confidence, self-esteem, self-concept and managing anxiety. But then in amongst all of that are 10 different categories. So say for instance on the self-confidence one, there are articles for migrant women, there are articles for women in the workplace, there are articles for women who run small business, there are articles for health and confidence, how to look confident, loads and loads of articles. So all of the sections then have 10 different topic areas, and then in each of those topic areas there are a series of different topics. So say on the assertion area on how to say no, we've got at least 5 different articles simply on how to say no to your kids. You could maybe do with that one. How to say no to alcohol, how to say no to food, how to say no nicely. So lots of different articles, yeah, very comprehensive.
All right, so not only have you got a lot of different areas, you go quite deep in each of those areas, so that's fantastic.
Yeah, real high quality articles as well, and information that you won't get anywhere else, and you can add your own story at the bottom. So not only in addition to me writing the articles, you'll actually be able to read what other women have said and their advice as well. That's where the website's so marvellous. It's completely interactive, so you can say whatever you want on the website, you can ask questions, you can join in.
All right, so what tips can you give me, Rachel, on how I can be more confident?
Well, what areas would you like to be confident in? Because that's the first thing to know. If there's a particular area to build your confidence, focus on that. Don't think, overall, I've got to be more confident, but go, I need to be more confident in speaking out at meetings, for instance. Is that something that's relevant to you?
Kind of. Actually, for me, it's more like going in to do a presentation to sell myself, for example, to a group of senior people, into the boardroom, that kind of thing.
Okay, so there's lots of things you can do and you need to choose the one that's best for you. There is no one right way to build confidence. So you might be able to monitor your breathing, because some people, their breathing gets very erratic when they get nervous. You might be able to sit there the night before and just do a mindfulness meditation exercise so you're calm. You might be able to do a visualization exercise so you're seeing these corporate guys in a really positive light. There are so many different ways that you can practice being confident, and that's what the website tells you all about.
Even as you start telling me about that, I actually start to feel more calm, Rachel. It's great because it's clear that you've actually walked your talk with this. So
And I've faced difficult
I know,
CEOs as well.
Yeah.
And in all aspects of life, even just in going to the doctor, I never used to be confident in challenging my doctor. And now I'm far more confident in being able to ask questions and not just take what they say on face value. And so I've written an article on that. There's all sorts of experiential articles that are real, that are practical and are relevant to your life.
And I know you have techniques for people if they want to networking, which is a very common thing for professional people and all business people need to do actually.
Oh yes, lots of people lack confidence in meeting new people, in starting conversations, in breaking into groups. And so there are a whole series of articles on there. There's a DVD on there as well on the networking. But you know, more than anything, what I find people do is they kind of sit at home or in the office thinking that they're going to become confident, and then when they become confident, then they'll go networking or then they'll talk in conversation. What you need is to get the skills first. So first of all, learn the skills of networking, of how to break into a group, of how to exit, of how to introduce yourself to a stranger. And then as you practice that, even if you're a bit nervous, as you practice, then your confidence can grow. So confidence comes once you've got the skills. Please don't sit at home, Steve, waiting to be confident without doing anything about getting the skills.
And the great thing about your website, I find, is it's very practical in teaching those skills so that people can actually have the confidence that they're going out with skills that are actually going to work.
Yeah, definitely. Also on the website, you may not have seen this bit, there are over 75 featured women. They've written their stories about what affects them, how they lose their confidence, how they build their confidence. Every state and territory of Australia is represented, every age group is represented, and they're from all walks of life, and we're trying to get at least one featured woman from every nationality that now lives in Australia. That's over 200. Wow. So much to read.
Oh, Rachel, that's fantastic. I think it's a fantastic resource.
Thank you.
Have we told people your website address?
No, I think you should tell it and then I'll tell it, and
all
then
right,
everybody can chant it with us.
Confidentwoman.com.au.
Confidentwoman.com.au. Thank you, Steve.
Thanks, Rachel.
Thank you.